Welcome and thank you for joining me today. Oh my goodness, I say this again, my lights are so bright. One has to be recharged and it's like crazy bright. And I know there's glare here for you, so I'm going to fix that by going like this. Okay, so today I have a couple of pretty cards for you and they are using Sweetly Swirled. Now in this one we're using the sentiments. I know, not the swirls, not today anyway. And Soft Spring. Now this is a host set. And, well, you know, to get the stamps from host sets, it requires an order or a party. Sometimes you have a party, then, well, most likely your sales will take care of that and you can get Soft Spring. But anyway, it's so pretty, and I think we'll get started right away. How's that? Well, just set those aside while we get started. So, card number 1. We're going to be using Granny Apple Green. I hope this is centered. I changed my desk around a bit, and it's like, am I in the right spot or not? So we'll find out. This big stamp, which I inadvertently have stained. I haven't actually cleaned all the gunk off of it yet. And a couple background stamps and this cute little, I don't know if you saw that because I was kind of quick, this cute little dragonfly right there. Alrighty. So if you've just joined me, you've just got started, so no worries. No worries. If you want to know when I'm doing a video, if you follow, apparently, on Facebook and on Twitter, then you would be subscribing. You'll be notified when I'm here. So say hello. Oh yeah, let's get started the right way. That's for that color. This is for this color. Alrighty. So did I measure this? No, when I'm on the other side. You know what? Let me flip this over. I don't do centimeters. I just finished school before centimeters came into play, and it goes this way. Okay, so yeah, let's get right to it while I struggle here. Okay, this is 3 and a tiny bit by 4 1/4. Alrighty, let's ink up our stamp. And I think, oh wait, I'm doing it backwards. Stay. Stay. Background first. Duh. You would think that I would have this figured out by now. I'm kidding you, of course. Just want to see. Yep. Now, what I like about this, did you notice? I'll hold that up a bit. Did you notice how when it's stamped light and dark? And that's the way we like things. That is the way I like things. Makes you feel like a painter, like an artist. Well, we all are really at heart when you think of it. Just have to bring that artist out. So I'm going to randomly stamp this and also stamp a second time, so we get a lighter version of the stamp. Did I mention this is a really simple card? Like really, really simple. There we go. That's it for that color, I believe. Yep. Did I also mention, oh, I think I did, that there just may be a sneak peek coming up really soon from the holiday catalog. I want to test this. There. Perfect. Practically perfect in every way. I love Mary Poppins. I think I say that every week. Uh-oh, somebody just got black ink where they shouldn't get black ink. So much glare today. I am just going to clean that up with the Stampin' Shimmy. There we go. Yep, we make black streaks and fun things too. I don't know about you. Is this one of your favorite colors? Like for me, Granny Apple Green is so happy. I just love it. All right, stamping that just off to the side a bit. It's a big stamp, so yes, I am pushing a bit. Ta-da. Alrighty, off to the side with you. Well, that's the front of the card so far, folks. Like I said, easy peasy. And I'm going to save that one for the next card. And adhesive. First things first, Tombow. Oh, don't you love when it works the first time, when it comes out? There we go. Whoop. You're so quiet today. Say something, I'm lonely. I'm just kidding. I'm surprised I've got it even together. Yesterday was one of those days that the only thing I could have was ginger ale because I had an upset stomach. And I don't know why. Do we ever know why? Well, I mean, if you'd eaten a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't good for you, then probably, but, you know, no, it's not me. Alrighty. Now, the sentiment. It's so funny, I always have paper everywhere, but not today. So I stamped this, and when I put it on here, I went, that's a little plain for me, a little too plain. So, it's pretty, and I would have popped it up, by the way. But I thought, what would happen if I used white embossing powder on black? And I think that just like off the page, you know? Totally. So, and somebody forgot to cut the one end. So I may have to bring my, just seeing if it's in range. Again, not quite, I've got my punches and my inks all very nicely lined up, but not my, and my paper. Okay, so just going to bring in the cutter and cut that end off. I should probably let you see what I'm doing. I'm not really thinking about where, except that I'd kind of like it to be even on both sides. All right. Oh, I'm noisy today, aren't I? Yes, I am. Dimensionals. And we're going to pop that up. The sneak peek is coming up momentarily, by the way. Are you excited? Well, I am. I'm excited to show you what's coming up in the holiday catalog. Well, I can't show you the catalog inside, by the way, but I can show you the, there, just attach that. Alrighty, everybody back in the boat. Alrighty. Oh, I was not done. Who forgot about that little dragonfly? I did. Okay. I've only recently, by the way, started storing my Memento ink upside down, and I have definitely re-inked less because of it. There. Because as you know, the ink is going to flow to the bottom of the pad, and this isn't like our Stamp It Up ones where they're actually stored upside down. I actually have to turn it upside down. That's a handy tip to know. Oh, by the way, this was the triple banner punch. Okay, so if you're commenting, Facebook's not working, I cannot tell. Or there's a huge lag, which there sometimes is. Okay, ready? Okay, this is part of the sneak peek. So this is the hammered metal 3D embossing folder. Now, I'm hoping if I turn it really slowly, you can see that. Now, I am a huge fan of like silver containers and things that have the hammered metal. I have just one dish, which is here. I'm just not handy. I don't know that picture shows it that well. That's just seeing it on here. And I just thought that would make a really cute background for the card, little backdrop, so to speak. So let's get everything together. This is our Granny Apple green base, and this is your standard size. Your 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This piece is an 1/8 of an inch smaller. I'm not going to do the math right now. No, I didn't write it down because, well, it's here, assuming these are right. 1, 2, 3, 5 3/8. Well, yeah, by 4 1/8. Oh, that was easy. That was easy. That's a pretty standard size. I didn't want to go smaller because I really wanted to show off as much as possible of the embossing folder. There'll be more sneak peeks coming up in the next few weeks. And I do want to mention, by the way, if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like a copy of the holiday catalog, let me know. Send me a message and I will get a holiday catalog out to you. And one in the center, because you know I don't like when it sags. There we go. I said really quick and easy. Super quick and easy. And you know what? I also really like the contrast of the white and the black, and then the green just makes it super happy. Alrighty. There we go. Card number 1. What do you think? It's just such a pretty stamp set. I can't believe this is the first time, well, when I was prepping the cards, this is the first time I have brought that out. Ta-da! Okay, now card number 2. Also quite easy and also has a sneak peek on it. Oh, how fun is that? Alrighty, so in comes the piece. Now this, if you can see those little lines on there, I have die cut using the rectangle stitched dies just around the edges. Alrighty, and once again, memento and a different stamp, which you'll be able to see better once I've actually stamped it. Now you notice this is a big stamp and it's on a big block. This is block number E. So when I have a huge block, a big stamp, I always put the stamp down, lay it face up, and bring the ink to it. That's 2 tips today. I don't even charge for those, you know. Alrighty, so I'm just going to right about here. The other thing I want to mention is if you are in the KW area, that I have a couple spots left in my Thursday class. Now, normally, it's my Sweet and Simple class. Normally, I don't wait this long to have everything prepped, but I don't. Yesterday set me back a wee bit. So I do have a couple spots. So if you're interested, let me know right away. Okay, so this is real red. And again, what I'm going for is a big contrast with the white and the red and the black. And you know I do like to line things up with my grid paper. And lean in. Like, how pretty is that? Love you. I think it might be crooked. A little bit, but that's, you'll forgive me. It's not crooked on the original. I could swap them up, but I'm not going to. Okay, sneak peek number 2 is coming up momentarily. But first, we need to put something on the back of it to make it look pretty. So, did I measure this? I did. Didn't. Okay, 4 1/8 by 3 and a little smidge over 3 3/4. These aren't the actual, like, these aren't, the rectangles aren't really sized that I can just say it's this or that. Okay, we're going to step this card up a little bit too, by the way. And of course, bring you the sneak peek. Alrighty. Now the reason I flipped that over is because the cutter, when it cuts, pushes the paper down as it's being cut, and it makes a ridge. And I want the ridge on the back, not the front, because I don't want it to show. I can feel it there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. Next, not quite ready for the sneak peek because we have to add on some silver metallic thread. I do keep it in here because it can be a little unruly. Now, when I was working on my desk, on cleaning things, somehow I put my Scotch tape somewhere. So I put a glue dot there to hold this so it doesn't go all over the place. Not that it would, not in the package. And that's why it's in the package too. Because, oh yeah, I also organized my ribbon drawer. Oh yeah, I've been trying to get a little more organized. So that's a glue dot, and I'm just putting the one down for starters. And let's get that ribbon to pick up. Alrighty, I've been doing this on a few cards lately, and doing this little ziggy-zag thing. Oh, in my bad memory. Here's another thing that I can't remember if I've already said. I just recently sent out a newsletter. It's my August newsletter, which has my September, October, and November classes in it. I think that's far enough. And these aren't just your regular classes. These are classes where when you come to the class, you've paid a fee, and you get to take home the stamp set and the punch, which is pretty cool. And of course, we'll make pretty cards. We'll have yummy treats. That's all in my newsletter, which I should be posting here on Facebook shortly. Okay, so a little bit of that. I'm just going to squinch that down a little bit. A little bit lower. Suits me. Okay, ready for the sneak peek? If I can pick it up. Here we go. This is the, what's it called? Stylish Scroll embossing folder. Again, I hope in white that shows, but I did keep the packaging. Oops. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. This is what it looks like on what Stampin' Up! Gives us. Now, I almost missed this. This is in the fall/Halloween section of the holiday catalog. So once I spotted it, was like, okay, I have to have that. I love embossing folders. It's just a super way of taking your cards from simple to really cool. So as you can see, like this card is really, really simple. Oh, I got some ink there. You know what that means? I will be using embellishments to cover that up. Inky fingers. These are the dimensionals. I'm just taking the backing off. There we go. Okay. And I'm not putting that on yet. No, I like to put it on the card first. Oh, by the way, the deboss side is just about as pretty. This is the raised side, as you can hear. So, but I am going to, let's see, I don't need this. Let's get this out of the way. It looks messy. Now that I'm all like organized or getting there, I didn't like messy. Okay, oh, there we go. I couldn't see it with these bright lights. And on we go. So this, oh, and I forgot to measure this for you, is a slightly smaller piece. I will have to put that in the comments or the description, because I forgot to measure it just now. And of course I forgot to write it down. Well, that is not a big shock. Okay. There we go. So Whisper White, same size as the last one. I think for this one I'll go off to the side just a little bit. Very similar, but different. Oh, and of course, did I? I did. I forgot to put on my, oh, darn it, white linen thread. I wonder. Oh, look at that. I still can. Okay. Might do this a slightly different way, just for a little added texture. We love texture, right? So, since I forgot, I suppose I could peel that back, but I'm just going to do this. And it's stuck to my fingernail. If something doesn't go wrong in your video, you just haven't made a video, have you? All right, maybe we don't stick to my fingernail this time. Maybe, do I have it here? I do. Okay, use the tool that is meant for things like this. Wasn't that brilliant? Yeah, okay. So, glue dot and the take your pick tool. Not sticking to my fingernail. Now, how much easier was that? Okay, I would like to get that straight. So, my eyes require me to turn this sideways. I will trim the ends later. I just want you to get the idea. But actually, if I just rough that up a bit, that might be kind of cool. Just pull out some of the fibers, that's all. And now you're going to get this little scruffy bit here. Just take your scissors and cut that off. It's just part of the ribbon itself, which is pretty. A little extra texture. But remember, I made that little ups. So now we have to cover it up, don't we? Yes. So, oh, and you know what? Still had glue on it. Alrighty. So let's, oh, now I can't see it. Oh, no, there it is. Now I see it. Let's add a few of these. And they're the red rhinestones. Just to add a little bling. You know I don't really go over the top with my cards. You know me. You know me. All right. I want to show you one other sneak peek. Here it comes. This is the holiday catalog. Yay! So in the catalog, I can't show you, but you can certainly look at the pictures on the front. See this beautiful cardinal that has a die cut with it. This is a snow globe, which is really pretty. Little snowman, I believe that's is that Dire Punch, can't remember. And just a beautiful, beautiful designer series paper. There's more, of course, but that's all I can show you. But I can send it to you. Alrighty, so let's bring in the cards. What do you think? Like, dislike? Too simple? Simple? Probably going to cut that a little bit. It's over the edge a bit. I don't like that. Anyway, reminder then, if you have bonus day coupons, you need to redeem them in an order by August 31st. If you wait till September 1st, they're gone, they're no good. So don't wait. Again, my newsletter, if you would like to receive a copy of my newsletter, drop me a message and I will get that out to you. My current one I can resend out. I have a couple spaces left in my August 15th class. I do my Sweet and Simple classes on the third Thursday of every month, except December, because I don't think anyone's coming out December 19th for a class. And I have some very exciting classes coming up, and I think you're really going to like. I will put them on my blog as well. That was the plan yesterday, but I was feeling sorry for myself. Let's not go there again. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. If you would do me a huge favor and share my video, that helps get the word out about my classes and what I do here. So if you love what I'm doing here, please share. And I thank you so much for that. And I will see you next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Thanks for watching.